I want to start a quick football segment called Punting or Going For It, where you pick a team or a player that you're either high or low on right now. I'm going to kick things off and say I'm going for it with the Denver Broncos right now as a team that could make the playoffs as a wild card team when you look at the schedule. The offense still has a long way to come, but they have a very good defense. They sit at 3-2 right now. And if you look at the schedule the rest of the way, they do have some winnable games on there. Yeah, they got a 3-week stretch there with Baltimore, KC, and Atlanta. That's no joke. But everything outside of that, they could potentially win. And if you look at this landscape of the AFC right now, Houston's probably going to win the South. KC's probably going to win the West. We'll give Buffalo the East, give Baltimore the North. I'm still believing the Jets could potentially be one of those wild card teams. Let's say Cincy or Pittsburgh for the other one. Why can't Denver get that other spot? Right now, there's not a lot of teams that really impress me consistently wise. And at least Denver seems to be winning games with their defense, and the offense is maybe Bo Nix is taking a little time to come around, but I think they can do it.
I haven't been super impressed with Bo Nix through 5 games so far, but I mean, they're probably a year away from actually being really good because they need a few more pieces on offense. But yeah, I'm intrigued by that call. I like that one.
This week's Chargers game is a very big, yardstick game.
For me, I think it's a pretty clear cut call here. The Washington Commanders, 4-1 on the season. I'll go as far as to say I think the Washington Commanders are going to win the NFC East. I don't really like what I see from Dallas, even though they barely pulled that game out last night. I don't like what I've seen from Philly at all. Jaden Daniels is the real deal. I mean, I hate it as a Giants fan that the Washington Commanders finally have a quarterback, but the Washington Commanders have a quarterback, and he's awesome, and he's making a ton of plays, and they don't really have a whole lot on offense aside from him. He's managed to revive Terry McLaurin's career. And, Dan Quinn's a defensive coach, and their defense is playing well.
Commanders plus 200 to win the East right now if you were looking to get in on that.
I'm assuming Philly's still the betting favorite.
They are right now anywhere between plus 130 and plus 140.
Probably missed the boat to get actual value on the Washington Commanders. So this is probably the last chance to get them, while they're not the favorites. But I think Washington's clearly the best team in that division.